Alright, what is up guys? First of all, sorry this is late. I had to prioritize the early access series for Annie, so I haven't had the time to do this. And then when I finally had the time to do this, turns out we needed to have our gate replaced and the welding noises made it impossible to do any recording. So the 4.4 patch notes have been up for a while, and although the introduction of Annie to the roster is the main draw of the update, there are other changes worth noting, so let's go over them. Alright, so the first part covers Annie, and I'm not going to go through most of these because I already made an entire video showcasing the fighter herself. The variants were also showcased in another video, so we're not going to talk about that here. I still owe you guys a variant review video, which is gonna come after this. I'm not sure, it's gonna be in a day or two. So just like with Fuqua when she was newly released, you can't use Annie in competitive versus without owning an Annie variant. Alright, here we go. So just a reiteration guys, Annie's availability will be limited. Those of you who have been hoarding any of those relics that are shown in the picture are not going to get her if you open them right now. You have to wait until the next update 4.5 for this. Same goes for move relics. Annie's moves will not be in the pool until 4.5. They will, however, be available in cosmic relics. Do not mix these up with celestial relics. They both begin with a C, and I don't know, man. If you're not a fan of reading, you could get debated and you'll start wondering why you have a baseline instead of a star child, right? But yeah, cosmic relics only doubles the odds of getting an Annie. A celestial relic guarantees it, so it's a big difference guys. So in case you're wondering what 2 out of 15 is in terms of percentages, that's around a 13% chance of getting an Annie. Another big difference is cosmic relics are more readily available to free-to-play players via Theonite. In the case of the cosmic premieres, they will also be available in the Cabinet of Curiosities for Canopy Coin. The celestial relics, on the other hand, will mostly be available via paid packages, meaning you have to pay real money. Celestial relics will also be available via the Hyper Variety Pack worth 10,000 Theonite, though it's only going to be a single 10+1 pull for Annie, and the rest will be for the other fighters. So which of these are worth it? The short answer is it really depends on how much you want Annie right now. For the long answer, I'll probably make a separate video for this. Historically, not a lot of people watch these patch notes videos. In fact, there's probably no one watching anymore. So it's better if I discuss this kind of thing elsewhere. Alright, here they're announcing Annie's daily event, which will be every Sunday. So this will be your free-to-play source of Annie's moves and to a lesser extent skill points, and of course Canopy Coin. And as for Annie's prize fights, they will not be available yet, so again, that's something to look forward to in update 4.5. Alright, new modifiers were already discussed in the Annie showcase video, so we're gonna skip this part. Alright, so here they're just announcing the new stage added along with Annie. I like it a lot because of the Easter eggs, but yeah, not much else to say about it. Alright, for economy changes, Annie's Catalyst Orbital Period will be added to the cabinet. Her moves and skill points will also be added at a premium price. By premium, they mean marked up, so expect them to be more expensive than the usual moves and skill points. If you're not in a hurry, I would suggest waiting till the price gets lowered. Though if you do run into gold moves that have perfect stats, I suggest you go for them because they are very rare. I discussed stats in episode 3 of my newbie guide, so check it out if you still don't know what the perfect stats are. Fuqua bronzes and silvers have also been added to cabinet, but they are at a marked up price as well. Troublemaker's coin cost in cabinet has also been reduced, but don't buy it. For offers, they just talk about the different Annie packs that will be made available in shop. Celestial relics are going to be added to all variety packs, not just the hyper variety ones. And daily elemental essence packs reverted back to the old 4.3 pricing and now focuses on elemental relics as opposed to shards. But if you're regularly doing weekly elemental prize fight milestones, you can skip these nonetheless. Alright, moving on to changes in Rift battles. timer for win streaks has gone up to 24 hours, a very welcome change, especially for players who can only find time to rift around once a day. Matchmaking got a rework as well, wherein at the start of the season, matching will be based on both rift rating and level. Then as the season progresses, the level restrictions will be lifted and will lean more towards rift rating. So this is a good change to prevent high-level players from bullying the newbies. Take note that this is limited to early parts of the season. If you try to climb beyond the estimated rank relative to your power level, you will be on the radar of high-level players and you will most likely be pulled down to a rating more appropriate for you. So they have now made it impossible to end in rookie rank if you played 5 or more Rift battles. This guarantees you at least bronze rewards. This makes it as important as ever to start playing Rift battles as soon as it becomes available. I do not subscribe to the idea that you should not Rift until you get stronger. It's quite the opposite. You gotta use the Rift rewards to get stronger. The second you hit level 25, just get in there, you know? Unless you're an endgame player, Rift isn't about climbing to high ranks. It's about farming the weekly rewards so that you get stronger faster. And this game mode has already been reworked from the ground up to make it easier than ever to finish at least 5 matches a week. So please take advantage of this. I cannot stress this enough. So they upped the stakes for revenge battles where you gain or lose 50% more points when attempting them. This makes it scarier to go for the revenge, but at the same time makes it scarier to attempt bases of players that are stronger than you to begin with. For Rift economy changes, they're replacing the free red tickets for beating all 3 of your offered opponents with a green ticket. The green ticket max capacity has also been reduced from 10 to 6. I think this was meant to make it a bit harder for people to hoard tickets than just blow their entire load on the last day of the season. Though don't expect this behavior to die down in a week. I for one have over 100 red tickets, so I'm sure it's not just me. So it will be some time before we see the effects of this change. Alright, here's Annie's Catalyst Orbital Period. At first glance, this looks kinda weak. I think I discussed this before, but modifiers where defenders have to block as an activation condition are significantly worse than mods where defenders have to get hit. But with Model Leader and Ageless Wonder having access to autoblock, this might make the Catalyst at least viable. And who knows, could even be good, but yeah, that part's a reach. So for combat, the pertinent changes I can see are these specials having a short cooldown at round start, now making it impossible to get instantly command grabbed. And another major change I see is that throw break behavior has been adjusted. So for anyone new, AI throw break behavior depends on how often you throw them. This is to eliminate throw spamming as a legit strategy. What happens is, when you throw an AI, they remember that they were thrown, so the next time you throw, they will break it. So in this update, they dialed back a bit on this, so they will remember that they were thrown for a shorter amount of time. Long story short, more of your throws are going to connect. Between this and the special move cooldown at round start, this is actually overall a major nerf to AI difficulty. So the rest are character-specific bug fixes that don't need much expounding on. And the last bit is an announcement of the Halloween prize fight, which maybe by the time of this video's release is already ongoing. But if you want to see all the changes yourself, I will leave a link to the patch notes in the video description. So that's it, guys. Hope this helped you get up to speed with the latest update. As you can see, it's more than just about Annie. There's a lot more going on. But speaking of Annie, again, I still owe you all a variant review video and a video talking about whether or not it's worth pulling for Annie right now. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you again soon.